with Boom Herron, the running back. And Herron, the senior, gets caught up in traffic but stays on his feet and fights forward, still moving.
Exactly the same as Boom Herron. He can find an open hole anywhere you present one.
2 plays, both times number safety spot. And Indiana brings the blitz on 2nd and 10. Extra man coming, flag on the play. Ball is loose and on the ground, and the Hoosiers.
Is that your defense creates extra possessions for you. And you can see the chop block right there on Zach Bourne, the fullback. He had his left guard was on
the shotgun here. They went primarily to Dan Herron on the first drive, do so again. He qualified, but only 2 games under his belt after a 5-game. And that was a touchdown pass to tight end Jake Stoneburner. Miller, quarterback draw, 3rd and 12. Look at this. Hyde had a great game against Nebraska, but he has been hidden since, and he got 3 carries for 8 yards against Illinois on the win on the road. Miller, pressure, drop. Look to get the job done defensively. Miller to throw, pressure coming.
He's his receiver, Chris Fields, on the inside slot, just running a post route, and puts this ball perfectly
in the I formation. Takes play action. Miller wants to throw on consecutive plays. Great coverage downfield now.
But at some point that clock goes off and you realize you got to tuck it down and run.
On 2nd and 4, Hyde
here, and he's going to be blocking Ryan Phillips on the defensive side of the ball, and you can see right there
the outset.
Yeah, he does, and he's got to keep his eyes down the football field. He's going to making a nice grab right here. Bourne only with 3 catches and no carries coming into this game, and Miller.
Hyde straight ahead, both with his feet and with his arm. Dan Herron back in the game for Ohio State. Miller wants to throw. He's flushed, and he will get
ball game, but they've got to make sure they limit him to 5 to 10 yards. They can't give up the big plays.
And here's the press athlete of the year, Hopalong Cassidy, at 500 rushing yards. And here is Hyde straight ahead.
Step since he's been back in the lineup.
It's Hyde again, and Hyde is wrestled down on the edge. He's out as a wide receiver, 5 wide here for the Buckeyes. And Miller swings it to him. He's in and defense. But this is Boom Herron, and Herron has come on strong since coming off suspension. But 2nd and 11, Miller
start opening up the playbook and give him some more options in the passing game.
Indiana came with the blitz. Play action once again. Miller wants to throw. Millard was surprised by the snap, I think, and he chucks this one over the head. And to throw once again, Braxton Miller going and to be more consistent. Perhaps more boom. Here run of the season for Ohio State prior to Belcher and Wilson, the 2 key wide receivers. And Miller trying to elude trouble, and he gets hogged to 18 now. Play action. Miller, deep ball.
Take this shot down the field because he had Jake Stoneburner's tight end wide open coming across the season this year, being able to get up and down the court.
Miller makes a man miss, takes
open field.
Herron again, big.
They continue to get Boom Herron going right up the front, in between the tackles, and picking up another big gain right here. They just wash everything down. Jake
Herron, 117 of the 107 of those on just 3 runs. Is
offensive line.
A couple of fullbacks in the game right now. Herron, left side.
Well, take a look at Jack Muhort, who's the right guard for Ohio State, and Adam Holman, who's the backup or second.
Hyde now in the game. 2nd and 1. Hyde picks up the first down, and then history for Ohio State. Hyde again. Dan Herron will take the snap. Design draw for Herron, trying to find some room. His vision gets him to
blocking, so they're really excited about his future.
He handles his man here, but Miller will dance the other way. Hyde at 20, Indiana and Ohio State. Hyde back in at tailback, and he goes.
Pounders leading through, your chances are good. Situations, but Carlos Hyde could end up being that short yardage and goal line back.
And here is Hyde once again. Hyde is in
the corner a little bit.
Play action to Hyde. Miller has a man deep 37% of the time against Wisconsin. Hyde straight ahead. Gordon its last 22 trips inside the red zone. Herron back in at tailback. Shifty.
Well, I'm sure Jim Bowman's just going to continue to dial up the running plays because they're having so much success on this drive.
End zone again. And here he is. Herron bottled up. On 2nd and goal, Miller pressured, and he goes down behind. Pressure teams in the Big Ten coming in. Indiana's turned it up today. Now Miller on the draw.
Backers for the Hoosiers are going to cross right here, and then you're going to see Boom Herron, number 1, come right around the edge at the last second to get a block on Leon Beckham right there. We talked about laying the
breaks on the Indiana line and a missed 40-yard field goal. Keep Indiana scoreless, loose football, and Miller. 2nd and 20 now. And Hyde takes a spot in the backfield. 3rd and 11. Ohio State option. Miller had no designs to pitch. First down carry for Miller. 2nd and 9. Miller drives.
Well, Hubler's been having a career game today and making some plays in the backfield. You can see
blitz coming. Miller steps up, gets popped for Ohio State. Take a listen.
It was Alexander Webb, number 27, is the one that came free on a safety blitz.
He came with his high school teammate, Aiden Sabino, to Columbus. And Howard with that pick. Still Carlos Hyde at tailback on 2nd down. Hyde has a first.
I'll give that offensive line a lot of credit for continuing to open up holes. He breaks this
just a couple of games ago after an ill-timed tweet. Now, boom. On the ground, Hyde. He is in. Touchdown, Ohio State.